Are you kidding me? Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is REES, and welcome back to the Minecraft 2025 Let's Play Adventure, where today I can confirm a whitelist has been added to the server, even though I'm going to continue to carry this around. No, I'm not. I'm going to get rid of it. What do I do with it? I need to put it away. We're going to go feed, because I forgot to feed our axolotl in the last episode, after saying we were going to feed axolotl in every episode. Let's stick this thing somewhere where we can keep an eye on it. I mean, not that we need to keep an eye on it. As a reminder of what can happen when weird things go on. That almost feels like making a shrine to it, but hopefully we won't have to deal with things like that anymore. Let's go feed the axolotls. You know, I don't still know who did it. I'd have to assume it was one of my friends. I haven't added them to the whitelist yet. I will. I definitely will. I'm gonna whitelist my friends, obviously, but we're gonna give it some time and make sure that strange happenings have stopped happening around these parts. And it's another little white one, so still not a big, beautiful blue one, I think is the unique color, but that's okay. I was looking around the island trying to decide what I wanted to do today. Of course, we do have our list of objectives upstairs, but I'm not really all that pressed on that list of objectives. I don't really care all that much about it. We have the entire year to get these things done. Am I really in a rush to smooth the shores? Do I really need to build a tower outpost? Breed axolotl to a dozen? I don't know where we're at with that, but I feel like we've probably done it. There's at least a dozen of them now and there. Now, granted, we've imported more of them since then, but build a bigger cross I want to do and build a trade hall. But the problem with building a trade hall is I'm still not really sure how that's going to manifest. Is it going to be one big building, or is it going to be a series of shops? Is it going to be down here on the beach? Is it going to be like I want to do, where I have sort of these boardwalks extending out into the water, and every time we walk out there we go, under the boardwalk, and down by the sea. At some point we need to redo these enclosures so that they actually fit along a single wall, which means just kind of shrinking them and adding another one. Or, you know what? They're kind of tiny enclosures. We might extend them. Extend them and have each a little bit more room for Jenko and a little bit more room for Ash the Ocelot. I think that could be a good time. And then, of course, we need to fix the turtle situation here with what's been going on under here, because they're just not breeding properly. We'll check in on them again later, I guess. But for right now, what I think I might do is tidy this up, because we've got this set up here where there's just this big splot of sand for some reason. Has the island always been a big splot of sand here? That's the problem, is I don't really remember a lot of how the island used to look. There used to be a bit of a hill over here, I know that, and there wasn't a hill here. I made this hill. And then all of this kind of had a more natural slope, I feel, but I'm about to turn all this into grass, and then we're going to make a more smooth gradient sort of a situation, and that's ultimately what we're going to end up doing over here as well. We're going to have a bit more of a smooth gradient coming down to a little village, is what I've just decided right now, with a bunch of little huts set up for all the different tradesmen, and some of them extend out here over the ocean, and that'll be lovely. And we need to make sure we have enough clearance around this thing to add more enclosures for various animals, and also maybe a walkway around the enclosures. Not on this side, because this side is the ocean. That's another thing. If we resize these to be exact with this, it's not as though that is uniform from there to there as it is on the other side. So we would need to bump that out first, at which point we might be able to just add a third one without resizing them. I'll have to do some measurements. That's not what we're doing today, so it doesn't really matter. Let's get to digging. Man, clearing out sand is just easy, fun work, I gotta tell ya. I need to clear all that sand away too and replace all of that sand with dirt, like all the way up. But like I say, I want it to be a smooth transition, so we need more dirt, we need more grass. This is all the dirt we've got. We've got more grass, but that's all the dirt that we've got. We need to go figure out where to get dirt. We might need to start like a quarry somewhere. Just pick a spot somewhere out in the middle of nowhere where we could like just dig up a huge section of dirt and no one would notice or care. Maybe like way up to the north or something. I don't know. I think we might actually... yeah, I'm doing a bit of a thing right now. I think we might actually run out of dirt. I don't think we have enough to fill all of this in. Yep. There we go. That's all the dirt and all the grass that we got. We weren't even able to fill in this little section down here. Rather than going out on an expedition to find grass now, let's just continue removing sand. And then we'll kind of worry about that later. Okay, we might actually have enough now. So I've kind of trimmed it up a little bit here, and it's not really sloping as smoothly as I wanted, but the thing is, I need dirt and grass to sculpt it, and I don't have any, because this is all going to get turned into grass, and then it's going to be bumped up a layer, and then it's going to be a smooth transition. We're going to extend the grass out to here, have a little bit of a hill coming around here. I'm going to do away with the stone bricks here. So the stone brick is just going to be the staircase, and it's going to come down here where it becomes dirt path. But I can't lay a dirt path without dirt pathing to lay, is the problem that we have. This has become a real gosh darn issue for me. I've got to head out into the wildness of the world. So at least that's done. At least that's finished. We've just got to go get more grass. We've got to pick a location on the map and make that like a quarry for grass. We're going to strip all the grass away. If we do it close to some mountains, it might not look weird. It might look natural. Like, what about right here, right off this little mountain here? What if this mountainside was suddenly stripped bare? Would that be normal? Would that be odd? Would that be strange? We don't want to do it anywhere near spawn. We want spawn to look nice, at least. As nice as it can. Look how these islands are kind of stripped bare. Can we just go to a different island out here and strip it bare? What about this jungle island up here? That would be a pain. There's way too much going on. What about this island right here? What's going on over here? Or is this like a peninsula? Problem is, I keep looking at these islands thinking, like, I'd love to cover those in grass and turn them into a lush island and have that be like my easternmost outpost. And then over here we have our westernmost outpost. And, ignoring Snow Cabin. It's not really an outpost so much, is it? And we could just go somewhere far away where no one would notice and just dig a hole. Like, we would know it was there, but no one else would have to know. There's also dirt underground. We might be able to just go find dirt underground and excavate it. That's a possibility. There's a part of me that's sadly nervous coming down here now because I never know when I'm going to come across some other strange thing that I didn't know before. So we're just looking for, what, pockets of dirt? I mean, there's some dirt right there, but I'm looking for, like, higher concentrations of it. What is this down here? This is granite. Where can we find high concentrations of dirt underground? Okay, maybe it's not this far down. Maybe you don't find any. Well, there's some. But again, that's just like a little bit. I need an area where I can go and fill my inventory with dirt. If you folks have any ideas of where I can go in the world and just strip for dirt and it's not going to be like an eyesore on the horizon, let me know. It's got to be away from the Great Lake that we're in right now. We've got to get far enough away from the lake that when we're standing here and we're looking out on the horizon, we can't see the issue. You know? It's got to be, like, maybe off in that direction somewhere. So if we, like, open up our map, I say if we open up our map, about this island right here. What if we go slop down a couple of portals, one in the overworld, one right here, and we have a portal we exit, and we strip this place for all of its grass, and it's just a rocky little outcrop. That might be what we do. Let's go check on the turtles. Let's go see how they're doing. I'm already liking the way this is shaping up. I'm already liking this is feeling much better down here. Much less claustrophobic, and like I said, once it's smoothed out, nice smooth gradient, plant some trees. We don't have trees anymore. We used to be a land with trees. Let's see how we're doing. Do we have any grown turtles now? Well, I think we left some eggs uncovered, and they're not in here anymore, which means that possibly... No? Okay. For whatever reason... Remember when they were completely encased? We were getting scoots back then. We're not getting scoots anymore. Do we just need to stick glass over the top of these so that scoots can't jump out when the turtle grows up? Is that the catch? Is that what we need to do? Maybe what we ought to do is have pistons connected to glass, and then you hit a button and the glass gets pulled away and the turtles can leave, but the scoots can't escape through the trap doors. Because didn't we watch that happen at one point? Or did we theorize it was happening? I can't remember now. Enough time has passed that I do not remember. Let's just get some glass. And we'll stick it over the top of one of these with one of these gosh darn turtle eggs, and we'll see what happens. So I guess we'll do it inside of this one here, and we'll close off the rest of these. I don't know if it matters which one we use, but we... Are you kidding me? I like turtles tee-hee? When was this made? It doesn't say. Wickle Pipwas. It's the same person. How long were they on the server? That might not be new. That might have been here for a while. We're going to do 4 of these in there. We'll top it off like that. What we want to see is at least one turtle be born and its scoot get collected. And if we see that, gosh darn it, well then we might be onto something here. You know, and as for letting the turtles out, well, we already know that the turtles will leave through an open, like, front, and apparently let's just see if this works. We'll work on redefining this later. I like turtles. What does that mean? Aside from the obvious that they like turtles. We shouldn't be seeing any more things like that in the future. Again, like I said at the top of the episode, we've got a whitelist now, so. Thank you folks for watching. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow when we go on a grand expedition to dig up dirt. Goodbye!